The internet you use every day is only a small part of the real internet. What if I told you that beneath it, there exists a hidden world where rules don't apply? A place where identities are masked, money flows without trace, and illegal trade happens in silence. This is not fiction. This is the dark web, and within it, there exist secret marketplaces where almost anything can be bought. But the real question is, how does this hidden world actually work? And why is it so difficult to stop? This is the story of the dark web's secret marketplaces. A story of anonymity, power, and danger. The internet is divided into 3 layers. The surface web, the part you use daily, like Google, YouTube, and social media. Then comes the deep web, which includes private databases, emails, and restricted content. And finally, the dark web, a hidden part of the internet that cannot be accessed through normal browsers. To enter it, you need special software, like Tor browser. Tor hides your identity by routing your connection through multiple encrypted layers, making it nearly impossible to trace. This anonymity is what gave birth to dark web marketplaces. These marketplaces look surprisingly normal, like any online shopping website. Products listed, prices displayed, reviews written by users. But what's being sold here is very different. Illegal drugs, stolen data, fake identities, and other banned items. Transactions don't happen in normal currency. Instead, they use cryptocurrencies, like Bitcoin, because Bitcoin allows users to send money without revealing their real identity. This combination of anonymity and digital currency created a system that was extremely hard to track. One of the most famous dark web marketplaces was Silk Road. Launched in 2011, it quickly became the largest illegal marketplace on the dark web. It was often called the Amazon of illegal goods. Thousands of vendors, millions of dollars in transactions, all happening in secret. But behind this platform was a man named Ross Ulbricht. He believed that people should have the freedom to buy and sell anything without government control. For years, Silk Road operated successfully, but law enforcement agencies were watching. In 2013, the FBI finally shut it down and arrested Ross Ulbricht. It seemed like the end, but it wasn't. Because when one marketplace disappears, another takes its place. After Silk Road, many other platforms emerged, each one learning from the mistakes of the previous one. They became more secure, more hidden, and more difficult to trace. Some marketplaces even introduced advanced systems, like escrow services, where money is held until the buyer confirms delivery, and vendor rating systems to build trust between anonymous users. It was a complete underground economy. But the dark web is not just about technology. It's about people. People who are looking for privacy. People who want to bypass laws. And sometimes, people who are desperate. For some, it's a place of freedom. For others, it's a place of danger. Law enforcement agencies across the world have tried to shut down these marketplaces, using cyber investigations, tracking patterns, and sometimes infiltrating the platforms themselves. In many cases, they succeeded. Servers were seized, admins were arrested, and marketplaces disappeared overnight. But the problem never truly ended, because the dark web is not controlled by a single authority. It is decentralized, meaning there is no central point to shut it down completely. And as long as anonymity exists, these marketplaces can return. Over time, these platforms have become more advanced. Some now use stronger encryption, multi-signature transactions, and even invite-only access, making them even harder to penetrate. But there's another side to this story. Not everything on the dark web is illegal. Some people use it for privacy. Journalists use it to communicate safely, and whistleblowers use it to share sensitive information. In countries where freedom of speech is restricted, the dark web can be a lifeline. So the dark web is not just black or white. It exists in a gray area, a place where technology gives power, but that power can be used in different ways. The rise of dark web marketplaces raises an important question. Can anonymity ever be fully controlled, or is it something that will always exist, no matter what? Because as technology evolves, so do the methods of hiding. And the battle between privacy and control continues. Think about it. A world where anyone can buy or sell anything without revealing who they are. Is that freedom, or is that chaos?